तत्तु कृत्स्नवदेकस्मिन् कार्ये सक्तमहैतुकम् अतत्त्वार्थवदल्पं च तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्.
That is said to be tamasic. If you notice here, when he spoke about sattvic knowledge, he said this is called sattvic knowledge, or that is called rajasic knowledge. When it comes to tamasic, he's dropped the word knowledge because it's not knowledge, it's ignorance. He says that, whatever it is said to be tamasic, which adheres to one aspect as if it were the whole, without reason, not based on truth, and insignificant. So, this shift in definition where the word knowledge is dropped completely. Ignorance is followed by gross misconceptions. It's like the 6 blind men and the elephant. You know that poem which we learnt in school? And each one of them goes and touches a particular part of the elephant. He only knows that little bit. He doesn't know the totality and therefore is completely misled. And in the end, the poet concludes, though each was partly in the right, all were in the wrong. And all of us are like that. Whatever it is that we know, that little bit of knowledge that we hang on to and we say, this alone is true. We don't know the totality. So therefore, it is a fanatic belief, not based on any reason. There is no reason, there is no truth, there is no fact, and it is completely trivial and insignificant. What is the whole? So the tamasic knowledge is where you see a part as a whole, there is no logic or truth in it, and it is completely superficial. So what is the whole knowledge? In order for you to gain the complete knowledge, you have to understand that there is the interplay of matter and spirit in the world. If you know only matter, you don't know the whole truth. You must know spirit. It's only after you get to spirit that you know the whole. Also, with reference to your experiences, we all go through the waking, dream, and deep sleep state. In any given state, you accept only that state as real and you completely disregard the other 2 states. Like right now, assuming you're awake. You accept the waking state as real. Suppose I were to remind you, but in your dream you were a different personality. He says, what dream? It's an illusion. But in the dream, you negated the waking. And in deep sleep, you negate everything. So, Vedanta takes all 3 states into account, waking, dream, and deep sleep, and understands that there is a reality beyond the waking, dream, and deep sleep states. Only when you know all of that do you really know. Also, you are only taking your limited lifespan into account. Vedanta says there is life and death. When you understand both life and death, then you know. Another aspect is you go by your perception. You view the world according to your eyes, according to your perception. What about the ants? What about the elephants? What is a whale's perception of the world? How can you say that mine alone is true, is right? So therefore, tamas is alpam, insignificant, and atattvartha, not based on truth. And many of us are operating on tamas as far as knowledge is concerned. We are totally ignorant. Next verse 23.